So let's start with the most obvious question. Why did you put Ryan Reynolds and Paul McCartney on the ballot for chief?
That I was just making a statement on showing how ridiculous and silly the Indian Act elections are. That you don't have to be a band member or even Nishnabé or Indigenous to run for chief, the position, and hold the position of chief in our community.
Is this the first time you've nominated some superstars?
This is the first time I nominated a superstar. A rock star and an actor. I attempted to run for council before, and for some odd reason, the electoral officer didn't count my votes. So after that, I went into public administration and governance, and I told them of my election experience, and they said, under the Elections Act, that would have made the election void, but still they did it. So this time I made a statement and said, you know what? If you don't put Ryan Reynolds and Paul McCartney's name on it, this election is void. So it was just calling them out to make a point.
So I appreciate that, but what made you think, you know what, these are the two guys, these are the two names that I want on the ballot?
Ryan Reynolds has recently just donated a lot of money to empower Indigenous women, and he's been helping Indigenous people get into the movie industry. So I said, you know what, he's actually doing a lot more for Indigenous people than actually Indigenous people.
He's a good guy. Your father is also running for chief, I understand. Is this a way to split the vote and get your dad in there?
Well, all I can say is this. My father is the only person, chief candidate, that would stop a tornado for our community.
Do you think that there's any chance that these guys are going to get any of the votes?
I didn't expect it to go all around the world, but I hope my father wins.
Yeah. Well, and this story made its way to TMZ. I mean, so you've got if you were trying to get attention to the issue, I think you certainly did that. Thanks for taking the time to join us today and share this with us.
Hey, miigwech, Melissa.
Miigwech.